reminder that you are studying in this esteemed institution really settles well with you, and you appreciate the facilities present here, the wonderful staff members looking to help you, and the management that is constantly working day and night to ensure that you have a seamless educational experience. I hope you have a wonderful annual day celebrations and you spend it with your friends, have fun. This is your college life. Make the most of it. And I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your energetic inaugural address.
I now step aside and leave the space to Shrija Katama, a first-year BTech student, to introduce our guest of honor, Mr. Sriram Bembu.
Shri Sriram Bembu, Associate Vice President, Projects, Cognizant Technology Solutions, holding a postgraduate in software systems from BITS Pilani, has an extensive expertise spanning 25 years in the IT sector. He has been associated with Cognizant for closer to 2 decades, a feat which in itself is stupendous. He is the head of the Artificial Intelligence and Analytics practice in the healthcare sector of CTS. He has a wide range of experiences in implementing various data and analytics solutions and growing businesses across various industry domains like pharma, finance, aerospace and automation control systems, insurance, retail and hospitality. As a passionate mentor, he has designed, architected and conducted courses for college students in the analytics space. He is currently a member of Board of Studies for many reputed institutions. Mr. Sriram Bembu enjoys watching sports and spending quality time with his family. Sir, may I invite you to the keynote address.
Good evening, everyone. It's been a great honor for me to be part of this institution, and my sincere thanks to College Dean and the correspondent and the entire management committee for inviting me. And it's been a great honor to share the dais with Kapil sir and my dear students and respected parents. So when I was about to actually leave this home for this function, I asked my son. Coincidentally, he asked me, cut across to me and said that, where are you going? I said, I'm going to address a college function. So can I request you, Dad, on one thing you were saying? I asked, what is that? Please don't advise the students. If you want to give some tips for their success, please do it. Right? So unlike our old generation where we have to just listen to what parents say, now it's our generation where we have to listen to our kids, right? So that's precisely the situation where we are in, and so hopefully I will not give you any advice. I know you're college students, as advised by my son. So I'll try to give some tips for you to be successful in life, right? So given where we are, so there are few things that, given the evolution that is happening across the board in various technology segments, be it any engineering field, right? Mechanical, electronics, communication. So what is very essential for all of us to be successful? First, we all should keep in mind that we have to transform ourselves from being a student to a person to be in a professional world. What is fundamental difference that comes to all of us is, while you're in student curriculum, you are studying something. We have just changed the mindset to be from studying something to start learning. The moment you transform yourself from being studying to learn, you start applying yourself. So that's the fundamental transformation that each one of us should do. And two, another important thing is, now we have been consumers. Who on the earth would have ever thought about it during the generations where you insert a bit of card, you get in money, loads and loads of money, 24/7. So these are all happening because of the evolution. So we all should think now that from a consumer, how can we think about creating something, right? Using gadgets is fine, but your mindset have to change. How can I create more gadgets? How can I create more applications? How can I create more application set that is going to bring back the society to a different era, right? So think from being a consumer to a creator. And last but not least, very important transformation that you have to keep in mind is fail fast. I'm sure many of you wonder, okay, my parents don't like me failing in the exams. Why is the gentleman coming and saying fail fast? In the professional world, failing fast is not a crime. As long as you fail fast, the better you can learn and be successful. It's not like you failing means it's out of the world. Failing is essential because you start thinking about it, creating something. Naturally, failures do happen, but the more the failures at the early stage of your career, you can better equip yourself to land on a successful path. So failing fast. So these are key transformation that you have to keep in mind. Okay, for me to transform, what is essential for me, right? Foundation. Strong fundamentals is very, very essential. Be it mechanical industry, being IT industry, your coding standards, your Javas, the OOPS concepts, your if loops, the for loops, the do next will never go anywhere. It's all going to be the same. Just that you start working towards maybe a particular Python technology, means as an application, as a language, you may use it for Java, you may use it for something else, but the fundamentals, the foundations remain going to be seen. Just imagine, right, when you are going in an ATM or when you are searching your website, the patience, we don't have patience to wait for hours together to see the output. So we just want everything to be coming just a few seconds, right? So imagine when you are going to create that, unless you are fundamentally very strong, you cannot create an application or create a website with optimized way, which could rather be consumed by the customer at a faster pace. So foundations is very, very essential for all of us. And two, passion. Do everything if you don't do things with passion, we are not going to be successful. Let's be very clear. There are certain things which will be feeling to be as a monotonous, but to me, it is not monotonous. It is sort of doing it repeatedly means you are getting consistent. Let's keep that mindset, right? So that's very, very essential because in applications, imagine when somebody has probably fraudulent has happened to your credit card, would all of us take home, go home, sleep ourselves, come next day morning and then say, go to the call center? No. The next moment we call, we block it, we do something. It's because the urgency is there, the criticality is there. So the moment you start doing it with passion, I'm pretty sure that you will go deep into it. Sometimes you might feel monotonous, but that's not monotonous. It's more of being consistent, getting yourself consistent, right? That's very, very, very essential for all of us. So from that is going to be one of the key components that we have to keep in mind. And last but not the least in terms of principles, right now, start hard working. Hard working is very, very critical for all of us. And the reason being is, if you don't work hard, for example, you will not be able to really go well and progress well. So hard work is a basic principle. Just is hard work alone going to be successful for all of us? No. You have to be moving from hard work to smart working. For example, let me give an example. When you are actually moving a trolley, you can push with 20 people. That's the first step is fine. But working smart is something is, how can I add wheel to that particular trolley so that I can not invest on 20 people, rather I can just use only 2% or 1% so that the trolley, the wheels does the rest for you, right? So that's going to be very, very critical. And the other thing which many of us actually do today, this generation basically is trying to be on their own, which is fine, but we are in the industry of collaboration. If you look at anything that is getting manufactured today, it's not being done with just one person or one company or institution, no. You get some parts from a particular country, some you get in different countries, some you get a different country. So at the end of the day, if you have to be successful as an engineer, if you have to be successful as a profession, you should know how to collaborate. Yes, collaborating sometimes means you have to combat with the difference of opinion with different people, but you should know how to live it. Because when you are going to work on institutions or companies or organizations, naturally you're going to bring people, you're going to work along with multi-diversity people coming from different regions, different parts of the world. So unless you are collaborating it, you are not going to be successful. So here, these are few things that you have to keep in mind, and this will actually take you to the next level. And last but not the least, the parents have invested quite a lot on you, on their effort, and it's time to pay back your parents. And there is no better option that you have right now with this evolution world. Please try to pay back to the parents for the investment that they've made on you, and that's where their life is going to be, they're going to enjoy the life, and so is you enjoying your life, right? I'll just sign it off with a small Tirukkural, which is very essential for all of us. Magan Tandai Katrum Mudami, Avan Tandai Yenno Tran Kollanum Sol, Indra Bodil Peruvakum Tan Magani Sandron in a Ketai. So these are few things that every student should keep in mind for them to be making sure that parents are happy. And I wish all the best for all of you. You are all going to be successful engineers, successful professions across the world. I wish you all the best too. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. It truly means a lot to us that you're here, and thank you for your inspiring words.
I now hand over the podium to Lavithyam of first year ECE to introduce our chief guest.
Sri Kapil Kumar Saratkar, a native of Nagpur, Maharashtra, born in 1978, became an IPS officer in 2002. He has a Bachelor of Arts in History, Economics and Political Science. He holds an MA in Criminology and Police Science with an additional Master of Arts in Human Rights from the University College, London on the Chevening Scholarship. He was appointed the Additional Superintendent of Police, Maniyachi Subdivision, Tuticorin District, Tamil Nadu. Later, he took over the assignment of Deputy Commissioner of Police in Chennai City. He had a tenure as the Superintendent of Police, Pudukkottai District, thereon. Subsequently, Sri Kapil Kumar Saratkar was also assigned the Deputy Commissioner of Police in Madurai, Kanyakumari, Nilgiris and Tuticorin successively. Following this, he took over as the Superintendent of Police, Tanjore District. He had his services at the CSCID Madurai and the National Human Rights Commission, New Delhi. Sri Kapil Kumar Saratkar was elevated thereafter to be part of the Special Protection Group that takes care of the security of the Prime Minister. Upon the completion of his tenure in the SPG, he was promoted as the Deputy Inspector General of Police and assigned the DIG of Ramanathapuram Range and Tirunelveli Range. Sri Kapil Kumar Saratkar took charge as the Joint Commissioner of Police, North Zone, Chennai City. He was elevated to the rank of Inspector General of Police and held his responsibilities in the CBCID, State Intelligence Department and the Prohibition Enforcement Wing. As a decorated officer, he currently holds the coveted position of Additional Commissioner of Police, Traffic, Greater Chennai. Sir, we welcome you for the much awaited annual day address. The stage is yours, sir.
Respected guests on the dais, all the teaching and non-teaching staff, friends from the media, all parents and dear students, a very good afternoon to you all. You are a very lucky lot. The guest of honor told that his son told him not to go for a very long advice. Not today, but my daughters also tell me the same thing. They say, Papa, whenever you go as a chief guest, please keep it short. And they tell lots of stories where they have seen lots of chief guests in their schools. So both the guests today have been advised suitably. So I'll start on that note. I started you are lucky for something else, but I'll also say that your generation is actually really lucky. If you see the whole evolution of mankind, presently I am reading a book called Sapiens. Many of you would have heard about that book. It talks of all that evolution that has taken place and all the revolutions, starting from the cognitive revolution to the agriculture, industrial, and the present IT evolution. So during our times, and when we say our times, nowadays times change very quickly also. So it doesn't have to be a generation. Sometimes things change between siblings also. So presently, basically, if you see the information availability, it has helped to bridge a lot of gaps. Earlier there used to be a lot of gaps in urban and rural, on the rich and the poor, or what type of schools you study, what types of colleges you do. Of course, some of them are still there, but that information explosion has helped a lot, and that gives a very big chance to make for things which you would have missed due to any of this categorization. So you must understand that you are at a very, very advantageous stage of the evolution. Again, my suggestion for you people will be that wherever you are, whichever institution you are presently, okay, it's possible that some of you would have aspired for a better institution or an institution which is considered better by other rankings or by other students or in terms of choice. Maybe those institutions have some advantage also. But you understand, you see, my daughter is in IIT Bombay as of now, okay, but I tell her the same thing. See, these institutions and all, they give you an advantage. But if you see all the people who have made it to the highest in their field, you will see that there is nothing unilinear about them. It is not like that all of them studied in the best colleges, best school, best colleges, and later started in the best colleges. So what I want to say is, wherever you are, you should be actually proud of that and happy about that. And from there, you should try to make the best. And as I said, it's not unilinear. Lot of things. People who are in very high institutions, including abroad or IIT also, if they don't keep up pace with times, they will fall behind. And people who are presently disadvantaged also, or in even places where even in colleges which may not be as highly ranked as yours also, if they work harder later, they will certainly reach the pinnacle of success in whatever branches they are working. So the idea is to be content with where you are, and after that also keep on trying for something higher. As somebody said just now, something not failure, but low aim is a crime. That's what I believe. You should try to think much beyond your immediate capacity, and you should be able to do that. And while doing so, there will be lots of failures. If I have to tell lots of people who failed and then succeeded, you know many examples. Mr. Abraham Lincoln, if you see this thing, you realize the whole life he was a failure. You realize that amount of this thing. Or Edison, you have seen so many places, anecdotes about how he failed in so many things. But again, I don't want to give the examples of these people only, because that you might be knowing otherwise. But in my own case also, I was a very good student in 10th. In 10th I got 89%. 89% in 1994 was much different than the 98% of today. Okay, only some parents who are of that age will understand. I was a very good student that time. Then I went to military school. Again, I tried to go to defense, NDA. I could not make it. That was the first failure. My 12th percentage also from 89, it fell down to directly 57%. Anyway, my first love was always humanities. So I didn't want to go for engineering or medical. And I decided to go for my BA. That's how I ended up doing my BA. Once I completed my BA, I again wanted to go to JNU. JNU is like the best institute for humanities in India. And my aim of going over there was to prepare for civil services. But I could not make it for the JNU exam also. So that time I was very dejected that if you can't make it to JNU also, how will you make into the civil services? But then I got some good advice, went to a state government institute of in Maharashtra, which prepares for civil services. And I made into civil services the first attempt itself from that place. So a program like this, when I was felicitated after that, so like you have the student anchors here. So one of the student anchor, she kept on telling that he is a mere BA, but he made into the civil services. So from that onwards, all my friends started calling me MBA. That MBA stood for mere BA. Until now they call me MBA. So after this, I have got my 2 post-graduation degrees after in the services. So that's what I said. Failures will be there many times. Nobody, as I said, it will never be unilinear. Lots of failures will be there, but you must keep on trying this. The same thing, it doesn't apply only to when you are preparing for a career. As your correspondent said, and just now I realized that your correspondent and myself, we are from two rival alma maters. He is from King's College, I am from UCL, University College London. And both these colleges are known for their rivalry in London. And internet is full of what all things this college did to that college and that college did to this college. So again, what she was trying to tell you is think something, what new you want to do, and test it, whether the college can be of any help. That is true, now or later also. See, you have to try a lot of new things. Now I am Additional Commissioner of Traffic here. We are doing so many things. Newspapers are full of stories of what all good we do, or whatever initiatives we are taking in the available Indian conditions, how to keep the city running or make some improvements also. But you must understand that the number of successes that we get even in traffic is just 20%. When we try 10 things, when we think of 20 things, after initial categorization, we are only able to go for 10 things. Out of the 10 things, only 2 or 3 things succeed. Now, if only 2 or 3 things are going to succeed, should we think of those 20 things and should we try these 10 things? We have to. We do, because we deal with little more complicated things. It's not a simple, what we do is like human behavior. Traffic deals with a lot of human behavior. It's not a circuit or it's not a material science where we get the same results. The results keep on changing because it depends a lot on the reactions of the people. So the trick is basically to keep on trying, not be afraid of failure. So this is my advice. Another thing is, apart from your field, know about life. That is very, very important, because now it's becoming, it has always been multidisciplinary, but I think things are becoming more and more interdisciplinary. And when I mean interdisciplinary, I just don't mean that mechatronics or mechanics and electronics coming together, things like that. It has lots of things where humanities are involved. That's why I was very happy to see that my daughter is also in IIT. They have a composite subject of some part of humanities also. Because whatever you do, whatever you invent, whatever you try is going to be tested or tried on humans. So along with this thing, have some good reading habits of the other fields also. That will help you not only to be professionally more successful, but also to be a better and happier human being. Again, two advices is this, 2 pieces of advice. I think is whatever and wherever you, whatever thing you are doing, just keep in mind these 2 things. One is try to give every day half an hour to your body and half an hour to your mind. And if you can add half an hour to your soul. What do these 3 things mean is, one thing, body, you know, All of you are young, all of you are slim, fit people, and you may not know the importance of health so much, but that is one thing which is what we call sine qua non, without which nothing. So one thing which you have to take care, something for your body, walking, badminton, whatever you play, never get into that trap of we don't have time. Again, that is a very, very big trap, especially in this modern world. Second thing, when I say take care of your mind, apart from whatever is your job, try to read something. Read something which is not related to your job. Third thing is extension of second only. But so once you read and you see the word, think about that. Think about that and think where you are, and all that takes care of your soul. So this is my advice. Somebody gave it to me around 15-20 years back, and I have tried my best to follow it for myself. So that's all about this thing. Related traffic, I would just like to say one thing. Somehow SRM College, I don't know whether it strikes me again and again or not, but in last 1 month, SRM College has come to our adverse notice thrice in terms of accidents or something like that. May not be this branch, I think it was mostly the other branch. But we had a case where a student was driving, a group of students drank together, they were driving, met with an accident near Gindi. One of the students died also. Unfortunately, we had to remand the other. The person has lost his friend and we have to remand the driver. Recently, we had a case where a SRM student, a girl student, was drunk and driving. Again, we had to book a DD case, driving under influence case. And one more case, I don't remember what was the incident. Why I am telling this is, see, your life is very precious, and the life of your road users are also very, very precious. So please, I know this is the age when first time you get license. Many of you may not be having license also, and this is a time when you would like to drive fast or to drive, but be careful. The parents of that accused, we have to call him accused only in our language, the boy who was remanded, the parents came and met me, and the condition, this mental condition of that couple, I cannot explain it. It is of course relevant to everybody, but because it belong to SRM, I am telling you especially. So please take care. Don't take a rash decision based on a temporary emotions, which or a temporary passion, which can turn your life or somebody else's life upside down. So once again, I take this opportunity to thank the college for giving me this opportunity, and I wish you all the best. And I am sure all the students will make their parents, teachers, and this institution proud by not only being successful in your field, but by being very good and contributing citizens of India and the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your thought-provoking words. We promise to envisage your words as our vision. Thank you, sir.
All achievements are great and to be celebrated, no matter how small and minute they may seem. It is the initiative that counts rather than the scale of it. Our shining stars of Vadaparani have won numerous awards and accolades, carving their names on the stones of success. I kindly request the dignitaries to distribute the prizes, and I call upon Dr. Prabha Devi and team to announce the achievers.
Prize winners, we request the prize winners to form a line. Come one by one. Very good evening, one and all present here. Appreciation can make a day, even change our lives. says Margaret Cousins. The SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Vadavalli campus accolates multifaceted students every year who are bringing laurels to the institution. The prizes are awarded in recognition of our students' academic achievements. Annual Day is the highlight of the institution's calendar, which provides the perfect opportunity to reflect upon, to celebrate the amazing academic achievements of our students. The time has come to award accolades to those students who have meritoriously proved their academic excellence in various courses, and they have held their departments in high regard. The university takes pride in nourishing the future pillars of our country through various developmental activities and preservation. It's time to honor our university rank holder. Patience, persistence, and perspiration make an unbeatable combination for success and bring glory to our campus. I call upon the university rank holders one by one. Arasukumaran K from Mechanical Engineering Department is holding first rank in our university this year. Arun Kumar M, Department of ECE, he is holding second rank in university. Arun Kumar from ECE department holding second rank. Pranay Agarwal from CSE department, he is holding first rank. On behalf of Pranay Agarwal, his brother is collecting his trophy and award. We appreciate all the university rank holders on behalf of SRM Institute. Moving on to our proficiency prizes. Proficiency prizes are awarded every year to academically skilled students who have been achieving the highest CGPA in the latest semester examinations, thereby displaying the academic fortitude of our campus. The proficiency prizes are for Anusha Durgi from 4th year CSE. She is getting first rank. Sri Rakshita, she is also getting first rank from 4th year CSE. Shweta, 4th year CSE, she is holding second rank, and Madhura Bhargavi, she is also from 4th year CSE, holding second rank. Shweta and Madhura Bhargavi, both of them from 4th year CSE, second rank. Ritvik Sharma from 4th year CSE AIML, holding first rank, and Karthik G, 4th year CSBS, first rank. Srikanth M from 3rd year CSE, second rank holder. And Rithani Priyanka, she is from 3rd year CSE BDA, she is holding first rank. Vishnu from 3rd year CSE BDA holding second rank. And Bhavya Jain from 3rd year CSBS holding first rank. We request Chief Guest to hand over the prizes to the prize winners. Kanish, second year CSE, holding first rank, and Shruti Suresh, holding second rank from second year CSE. Aditi Lakshmi from second second year CSE holding second rank, and D. Niresha from second year CSE AML holding first rank. Atulya from second year CSE AML. Atulya from second year CSE AML holding first year first prize. And Nandita Gupta, second year CSE AML holding second prize. Selvaraj from second year CSE BDA holding first rank. And Pooja Jaiswal, second year CSE BDA holding second rank. Jeffrey from second year CSBS holding first rank, and Nitya Shri holding second rank in second year CSBS. A big round of applause from our audience for the prize winners. Amrita Sinha from first year CSE holding first rank. Manasa Mahesh holding first rank in first year CSE. Khushi Sarma holding first rank from first year CSE. Mogna Priya holding first rank again from first year CSE. Rishi Prakash from first year CSE holding first rank again. Girijesh from first year CSE holding first rank again. Tanisha Kapoor holding second rank from first year CSE. And Srija Katama holding first rank from first year CSE AML. JVK Jain from first year CSE AML holding first rank, and Vaibhav S. Jain, he is from first year CSE AML holding first rank. Sai Charan Yeluri from first year CSE AML holding first rank. And Ram Prakash R from first year CSE AML holding second rank. We request the guest of honor to hand over the prizes to the prize winners, please. Jaya Aditya Vignesh from first year CSE holding second rank. And Aishwarya N first year CSE BDA, she is holding first prize, first rank. Sanjana KN, first year CSE BDA, she is holding second rank. Logashri from first year CSBS, holding first rank. Via Sundar from first year CSBS, holding second rank. And Sri Hari from MTech CSE, he is holding first rank. Suneha Farhi, first year MTech CSE, she is holding first rank. Pradeep Ganesh from fourth year ECE, first rank. V. Karthik from fourth year ECE, holding second rank. R.V. Nivedita from fourth year ECM, she is holding first rank. Padmanabhan from fourth year ECE Bio, he is holding first rank. Venkateshwaran from fourth year ECE Bio, holding second rank. Sneha from third year ECE, she is holding first rank. Sneha from third year ECE, she is holding first rank. D. Sasindra from third year ECE DS, she is holding first rank. Balaji M, third year ECE DS, she is holding second rank. Abhideep Mustafi, third year ECM, he is holding first rank. And Udit Srinivasan, third year ECM, holding second rank. Shweta from second year ECE secured first rank. Sri Lakshmi from second year ECE holding second rank. M. Hariharan from second year ECE DS securing first rank. Shubhat Rishwan Devaraj from second year ECE DS securing second rank. Monishri from first year ECE securing first rank. Gokulavannan from first year ECE securing second rank. Deepika P securing first year second rank in first year ECE. Syed Irfan first year ECE DS, he is securing first rank. Navityan P first year ECE DS, he is securing first rank. Abhinaya S first year ECE DS securing first rank. Saranya first year ECE DS securing second rank. Bharat Adityan first year ECE DS securing second rank. We request our correspondents madam to give the prizes to the prize winners now. Sri Krishna from first year ECE DS holding second rank. Sai Niveta Lakshmi from first year mechanical securing first rank. Daniel Ashik Wani is securing second rank in first year mechanical engineering. Dheeraj Venkateshan from first year mechanical with AML securing first rank. M. Divya Maya from first year mechanical with AML securing second rank. Harihara Subramanian K, he is from second year mechanical securing first rank. Avinash Kumar, second year mechanical securing second rank. Sri Charan RS, second year mechanical with AML securing first rank.
The achievers can be appreciated and motivated. I don't know why we keep ourselves up. And when you clap, it keeps your heartbeat, proper and then pump it properly. Please do that.
Manoj R. Srimala Reddy, second year mechanical is over. Manoj R, third year mechanical securing first rank. Ashwin B, third year mechanical securing second rank. Nitish Kumar, third year mechanical and auto securing first rank. Tarun Rebu from third year mechanical and auto securing second rank. Karthik S. Third year mechanical with AML, securing first rank. Kotla Mustaq Ahmed, securing second rank from third year mechanical with AML. Chetan, fourth year mechanical, he is securing first rank. Subramanian, fourth year mechanical engineering, securing second rank. Karthik M, fourth year mechanical and auto, he is securing first rank. Madhav Balaji, fourth year mechanical and auto, second rank. Hemashri OS, second year MBA, she is securing first rank. P. Abhinaya from second year MBA, securing second rank. Amrita Varshini from first year MBA, securing first rank. Pooja SN, securing second rank. She is from second year MBA. Now I request our guest of honor to hand over the prizes to our part-time proficiency prize holder. Faiz Fatima from first year CSE. She is holding first rank. Okay. Haris Prasad from CSE, securing second rank. Sandhya, she is from CSE, Computer Science Engineering Department, part-time. She is securing first rank. Gomati Shankar, she is from Computer Science Engineering, part-time, securing second rank. Yes Karthik, Computer Science Engineering, he is also securing first rank. Mohana Prasad from Computer Science Engineering part-time course, securing second rank. Vijay Lakshmi, ECE, she is from ECE, securing first rank. Shakti Rahul, she is again from ECE, securing second rank. Gundapu Baby Surekha, she is from ECE, securing first rank. Veeravalli Dakshayani, she is from ECE department, securing second rank, part-time courses. Kavya from ECE department, securing first rank. Kumadarani from ECE department, securing second rank. Saundarya Shri, she is from ECE department, part-time courses, securing second rank. Mangair Karasi, ECE department, securing second rank. Kajra Harish, first year mechanical, securing first rank, part-time courses. K. Selvam, first year mechanical engineering, second rank. Venkatesh T, second year mechanical engineering, securing first rank. Alluri Deepak, second year mechanical engineering. Monish Kumar, third year mechanical engineering, securing first rank. Saravanan CK, he is from third year mechanical engineering, securing first rank. Amarnath B, third year mechanical engineering. Amarnath, third year mechanical, he is securing second rank. It is possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary, and our students have proved it again and again. I take pride in calling on the best outgoing students in each batch to receive their awards, moving on to the best outgoing students of the department. Very first person, We Akash, a diligent, meticulous, and unique individual striving to form the accurate knowledge. We request our guest of honor and chief guest to hand over the prizes to the best outgoing students of all the departments. Technical Head of Design and Innovation Club, he has presented papers in international conferences. The next person is about key runner of PC Department, Robotic Specialist, the global nominee of NASA, Space Arts Challenge. He has published 2 patents. He is none other than Dinesh BS from PC Department, securing prizes. And Chetan Nonarinakire, Chief for Mechanical Engineering, an avid learner, dynamic innovator, and hands-on teacher. The next person is about all-rounder of our MBA department is Arvind Selvan. Appreciation goes a long way as a motivator. With this, we come to an end of the awards distribution ceremony. At SRM, we believe that appreciation goes a long way in enhancing students' performances or as a motivator. Thank you all once again.
Thank you, dignitaries. I congratulate all the prize winners on their achievements. We are proud of you and wish many more of this to walk the stage in the bright future that lies ahead.
A goal without a plan is just a wish. Gratitude is the mother of all virtues. It is time to express our gratitude. I invite Dr. C. Gomati, Vice Principal, Academics and Placements, to propose the vote of thanks.
Respected Hadnima, respected Pro-Chancellor Admin, and our Chief Guest of the day, Sri Kapil Kumar Sarakar, and our Guest of Honor, Sri Sriram Vembu, AVP from CTS, our Director Academics, Dean CET, our most valued invited guests who come all the way, parents and our students. It's a privilege and great joy for me to extend the vote of thanks to all those who are present here on this joyous occasion. I, on behalf of the staff and students of the SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Vadaparani campus, and on my own behalf, extend a very hearty vote of thanks to all of you for sparing your time and energy on gracing this occasion. I'd first of all like to thank our Pro-Chancellor Admin, Dr. Ravi Pachamuthu, in absentia. It is his continuous support and guidance which has helped the Vadaparani campus to scale to the new heights of achievement. We thank him very much on this juncture for his timely help and guidance in all our endeavors. We are very extremely grateful to him. I mention with a deep sense of gratitude and appreciation to our correspondent, Hani ma'am, the correspondent of Valiamma Engineering College. Ma'am, your presence here today makes the annual day function more meaningful and ensure its success. I thank you once again for gracing this ceremony and blessing the students a very successful future ahead. I now take the opportunity to thank our chief guest, Sri Kapil Kumar Sarakar-ji, IPS, Additional Commissioner of Police, Greater Chennai, and to this annual day function. Sir, your speech enlightened the young minds and to excel academically and to develop their own unique individuals. I'd like to record our thanks to our guest of honor, Sri Sriram Vembu, Associate Vice President, CTS, who has delivered a very thought-provoking address. Thanks, sir, for your presence. I would like to take this opportunity to place on record our hearty appreciation to all the academic proficiency winners, university rank holders, and the best outgoing students of all the departments. I would also like